you just have to bring that excitement. Him, I'm just gonna name one thing. He's explosive and he's got power, and that's all he's gonna use, and he's been using this whole time to make him the fighter that he is today. People see him as the next superstar, as Oliver, presented him as the next Floyd Mayweather, and it's good, and it's helped, and it's done well for himself. Has he ever faced someone like me? No. I'm going to take him in deep waters. I'm going to test his heart. I'm going to test his willingness. So, I mean, when I say this is the biggest fight in this weight class, he's the most recognized name. Next to who else is in the weight class? Remind me. Exactly. So, I'm just saying, like, he's the most recognized name, period, in boxing, not just this weight class right now. He makes noise on social media. He's out there, you know what I'm saying? And that's what plays out to be great big fights, not just the fighter being good.
So what is it that you plan on taking advantage of coming this fight? You mentioned you called him out, you want to fight him, you stepped up to take the challenge. So kudos to you. That's being a good boxer, being a good champion. What is it that you look forward to taking advantage of come February 9th?
I don't see taking anything advantage. I'm just gonna go do me. I'm not an advantage taker. I'm just.
So you feel he just can't handle you, period?
I think you just answered my question. Yeah.
Okay.
How far do you want to go with your career?
How far? Okay, yeah. Answer that question. So I see myself doing this 2 more years, tough, good years where I'm still strong. That 3rd year, maybe I'm still, I'll be like there, maybe not there. Who knows? And if I'm not, I'll just retire. Like, bro, I've done well for myself. I've become world champion and not just won many titles. I'm doing okay. Not okay. I'm doing great outside. I'm still an active fighter who's got to deal with, I'm gonna name Telemundo and Fox. Sealed 2 years, bro. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a career already. Like, Sean Porter and myself were talking about it on the phone. He texted like, bro, we got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually got a job where I got to go suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to study. I got to do all my homework. Like, bro, like, I'm just doing this because the legacy and my kids, I got a 13-year-old that looks up to me, my kids. And I'm trying to prove something. You know what I'm saying? Like, prove people wrong and don't be scared, of life, of the world, of people. Like, don't. Like, I'm not scared of them. Like, I'm not scared of anyone. I'm just scared of God. I'm scared of, real things. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, I train for this. I'm a fighter. I've been a fighter my whole life, not just in boxing, outside. He talks about him struggling out in the streets, and like, bro, I've been there. Don't go, because of my charming looks. Bro, I've been through it all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good, man. I'm blessed.
Do you see your kids coming up like you did in this sport?
Well, they're both girls, so they're gonna be too pretty to be doing this. And my daughters, I just want that mental strength. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want.
How was the face-off?
It was good. It's not a bad-looking cat.
By the way, I've never seen you this intense ever.
Really?
Yeah.
It was normal. Normal face-off. I thought he was gonna do a little bit of talking. He didn't. Surprised me. Just lets you know that he's taking me serious too.
What did you say to him?
I didn't say anything.
Let me ask you this. They compared him to Tyson in terms of 20 wins, 19 knockouts. Did you watch the Busted Douglas? Is that what you want to do? Deep water and then lead jab, right hand?
They already compared him to Tyson, so imagine that win. I beat a little mini Tyson. Bro, you can't go in there. When fighters go in their fight, yes, there's concerns. Maybe his style is not right for me, and I've got 36 plus fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had that, and then you go in there and it's totally not that. It's like, bro, like, it was an easier fight than I thought. So I'm not saying this is gonna be an easier fight. I just don't want to put that in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it's gonna be a tough fight. Oh man, he hits hard. Like, fuck, I already losing the fight outside of the ring if I start thinking all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna go in there and perform. My thing is, I just gotta train my butt off. As long as I train good, as long as I'm physically, mentally ready for this, the fight's gonna turn out however God wants it to turn out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go out there, perform, and that's why I told you guys, just sit back, look pretty, and enjoy the fight, because the fight's gonna be a hell of a fight. Look, I don't think you can name a boring fight that I've been in. Even when I got knocked out, it was an exciting fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it was first round. Like, people like,
Shocked us.
yo, shock. I got up, bro. That was a devastating shot. I got up. I kept fighting. Stupid me. I should have held, but I kept fighting. What I'm saying, even when I lose, I look good doing it. You know what I'm saying? The Leo fights, tough fights, close fights. I'm going out with my shield, bro. Like I'm in there to win it, but I'm also in there to perform and give you guys a hell of a fight. So I felt a little disrespected when someone said how many rounds. I did feel a little bit.
I mentioned that about.
So that was a stupid question. So
not really. I mean,
yeah, it was.
You know, sometimes you can say what you feel.
All right, yeah.
You got the energy to last the fight. I knocked him out in round one.
Well, I feel like I do, exactly. But you're here at a press conference where you have two fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just him. Next time, just do a one-on-one with him. Just saying.
Okay, Abner, a win here makes you a 4th-division world champion. How important is this for Mexican boxing? History.
I mean, just for the Latinos, the history. I mean, it'll put me, like I said, in the list where it's gonna be brilliant. Against next to Chavez, who's Juan Manuel Marquez Barrera. These great, phenomenal legacies that when you name them, you get goosebumps because they've been in there with the toughest, great fights. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. I want to be in that list, and I want to be considered one of the best.
Mares, do you feel with a victory in February, people will start putting respect on your name like the Morales and Marquez? I mean, because you'll be in that class.
It's not so much, I'm not looking for respect. I mean, I think I earned my respect. You know what I'm saying? I take on anyone, anywhere, anytime. That's the type of fighter I am. I was raised that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I'm going in there to look for respect. I'm just going in there to seal my legacy, you could say, and to show my kids and everybody that there's always those tough fights where people are gonna believe that you don't have anything to beat them, and you do. So it's just one of those fights where I just feel like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and that's fun.
Was there a specific performance of his or fight or anything that you kind of like? I think Mikey was saying he saw Spence against Lamont and was like, you know what, I want that fight. Was there kind of a moment like that for you with Tank?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is that this kid is 20-19 knockouts. What does that let you know? That he's never been in there many rounds. He's taking them out. So does he hit hard? Yes, it shows that he hits hard, but he's not used to someone like really being in there, really testing him. So yeah, there's definitely something I saw and that we plan on exploiting, and I just look forward to performing and winning this fight.
So being a slick fighter ain't running, because that's been the narrative for the past 10 years. Because it appears to me you got to be a slick fighter for 6 rounds to take him to deep water.
I think I've shown that in a few fights where I could be a slick boxer.
Well, you did a great job.
Exactly. So I could do that, or I could stand there, toe to toe, and push him back and make it a difficult fight. You know what I'm saying? So there's different ways. So I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Thank you for taking the fight. I know you got to play. I appreciate you taking the fight.
Thank you. Man.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Abner.
Thank you.